Hi, I'm Maria Williams, the coding queen, and I'm so excited to bring to you one of my first technical videos on Power BI. Hello, welcome. So we're just going to go look at our data really quickly. And so we have the data dictionary, and so here we can see like a report about what the data has. This is a fairly small data set with about 821 rows. And so our main focus will be date, COVID tests, COVID deaths, and COVID count. And you can see the definitions here in these rows, and I have them highlighted. And you can see the data here, how the date is formatted, etc. So this is the data that we're working with. It's essentially all numerical data. Now we're going to go to Power BI Online. You can either download it, but I'm using the online version. And I'm going to show you how to upload data. So you're going to want to click Create, and then you're not going to want to pick any of these two options. You're going to want to try these options. And then you're going to want to click Files, Get, Local File, find your local file on your computer, hit Open, and I'm replacing mine because I already have one, and you're going to be all set, and now your data is nicely uploaded. Here you can essentially create a new workbook if you'd like. I'm just going to open the workbook that I have already created. So we're just going to go here. And you see, this is connected to our data. It's blank because we haven't added anything. So we're going to create a very basic graph. We're going to just click over here and click date because we want that to be an x-axis. We're going to choose that first because x for y, and then we're going to go over here and click COVID count, which is essentially the amount of cases per day. And then we're going to make this lovely graph, and I'm going to make it a little bigger so you can see. We are going to want to change the title. We can keep it COVID count by date, but I just want to say change it to COVID cases by date. So we're going to go here for visual, and then general, and then we're going to go under title, and then we're going to get rid of that, and then we're going to just do COVID cases by date. And now you have COVID cases by date. And so there's also different, you can change the font, you can change the text. I prefer a centered title. You can also change the font. So I'm going to make the title a little bit larger, maybe even larger than that. And there you go. We have COVID cases by date. Nicely changed. Then I'm going to go in and change the X and Y headers. So for the X, we're going to go to title, and it's going to say auto because it's automatic, and it's just taking the top of the column and using that automatically for the title. So we're just going to put in COVID cases. And I'm going to want it a little bit bigger, so I'm going to go ahead and do 15. Oh, this is the X title, so I gotta put it, I gotta put date here. That's what I want, not COVID cases. So we're gonna put date, and then there we go, and we can go back up to the top. X-axis, then we go to the Y-axis is where I'm going to want to put COVID cases. And we're going to also want to enlarge that to A15 so you can see it better. There's also many more things you can do with it. You can kind of look at the lines and the style of the lines. You have a solid, round. We can have dotted lines. We can have dashed lines. but I prefer the solid here. We can have joint type, different joint types, bevel, miter, but I prefer the round for this. You can have a stroke width, so it can be bigger, so it kind of looks like a little bit like a blob, or it can be smaller. But it's smaller than 3, you can't really see it. So I think about a 3 is good. You can have it stepped or not stepped. And then you can also change the colors. So I would like to change the color to a darker blue. And so I can do that with the COVID cases. So that's just some basics of Power BI. We're going to do some more complicated stuff, create some more graphs in the future. So I'm excited to continue with this, and I hope you found this video interesting and informative. Have a great day. Bye.